That will be a nationalistic text from me, let's say. How it is said in English. Exaggeration or something. You know, when you say about something, this is the best, important, and everybody quiet because I'm the best, you know. But whatever, take it as interesting, you know. Came in my head that even Ottomans, well not Ottomans, Tartars had the golden horde after entering Hungary, you know, went out. Vilket they put to whatever, 90s, whatever. And I saw the source which gives the hint that probably that's when, so this is when they went out from Hungary. The Luxembourg Codex is said, I remember who you can was writing like this. Luxembourg Codex. Here is the text that I see. Luxembourg, Bibliotheek of Luxembourg, 13 Codex, Carpin, and I don't know. Interesting biography of Attila. So here is that text which I mentioned, Luxembourg Codex, you know. See, it's written 1256. Here, Kuyukan is here 90 years contra Occidentales populus against Western peoples, the code something. Defunctus means dead, Okodai, died. Okodai is one of the Ögedei Khan. Second ruler. The third was Kuyuk. Guyuk. August 14th they put that. Because here they say the elected Kuyuk Khan. Kuyuk Khan nominated. Very interesting Kuyuk. Kuyuk, right? Similar to, if we write like this, K and K, so Kiev, you know. And the Ukraine, they formed in Ukraine, in fact, that's a royal city, North Black Sea. So it's a Slav story of Scythia. It's not a Mongol somewhere in the other part of the continent, you know. But I want to say, and this will sound, you know, I make Hungary important, but I don't know. If you dig in your country's history, it's also probably you can take out this. But if you talk like this, you will be say that you are a nationalist and you think that Hungarians are important. Well, of course otherwise why I cannot think they are important, you know. Everybody about his nation at first, and after that you can be open-minded, let's say, and extend the, you know, whatever. So you create Kuyuk Hungarian is a kid. So the third, interesting, you know, the third kid in the fairy tales is the luckiest. Even the Scythian, Scythian legend or story origins, he said the third son was the luckiest. Could put the hand on some metal thing which was still burning, which falling down from sky. Third son, youngest. 3 sons again. And he could put his hand on some which was burning, and the bigger ones could not. And that's why, and from him is started the Scythians. I don't know. Probably you can find it. What the fuck? Burning. Let's put burning. So metal falling in the sky, I don't know. These sounds were tested, let's see, probably this is. And the father put on the test the sounds. Who was the young Kolak size? Well, there was came in my head that the Mount Meru is called alright, the ray again in other direction. Meru. Fucking hell, I don't follow it. Say the Kalash or something. Not this was it. What was the fucking hell, man? I saw in the melted buildings group on the Facebook. Kailash. And the rest is not important. What? Kailash. So the Mount Meru and also this Kailash. Because like I said, if Transylvania codifies the North Pole, which is, let's say, Happy Land, Merry Land, or I don't say again those, corrections. But the middle of Transylvania is the capital, Kolozsvár in Hungary. So like Kalais, And here is in the middle, Transylvania. And what is said, the third sound, Kolak size. Well, you can take X, you can read it as Ha, Ha can disappear from the Kolais, yeah. But Kal is horse in Romanian again, and Kal in Sumerian is mighty. And what Rupes Nigra is said, the Altissimo, so the highest. But interestingly, it's Mount Meru, things in India. Today in India is the most high mountains and or the biggest Himalaya. Everest is ever, like Mereu in Romania is forever. Always. These are Constantinopolis, is Hyperborea. Constantinopolis is not there. But it was interesting why that is the highest with the altitude was this, Bunch of AIDS and the Nazis also, in 88 Hitler. The Nazis also, I heard something, but I don't know about these things. Searched for Aryans in India or some shit, I don't know. So, Kalais, holy mountain, but it's not mountain because the middle of Transylvania. But like I said in previous videos and things that codifies the North Pole probably. Alright, but I wanted to, how is the story? From the sky fell a golden plough, I know. Golden Joe, golden flat is unable to take the burning objects. They say when the burning Caesar went to golden object project, alright. The third one, they came his turn, the things were cooling down. So Kolais, interesting, if I take out the Kolak size in the next letter, even in a Hispanic, it's written Mexico, but they say Mexico, The Huns write like this, or Hungars. Today Hungars say like this, German, Roman, Huns also write it UN. So to make the X Ha disappears, So Kolak size is just this letter. And the first Hungarian leader is Almos, which means falcon, or sleepy. We're leader of 7 leaders, but there are also 7 sleepers also, some legend. Interesting, that Almos means sleepy, First Hungarian leader's name. But the other, instead of him, is mentioned, let's see if I find it, but I mentioned it, but not say it. What the fuck, I missed a fucking letter and they already don't. Come on, man. Kussa. Here is written, the guy, I don't enter because anyway you don't understand. So he writes that his name is written in, I don't know what kind of analysis. Så or almost is sätt was the leader ordet kussale. Or kussa is written just like that. So kussa. Or like kussa also is written. Kusik in Hungarian say when a gliding when a snake makes. Fucking redan. Glider, like a snake makes, you know. So we are better snakes, nugget also in Indian things. hun-garians, you know. Shiklo, so there's also this, but I wanted to say what I call. A kusik in Hungarian say for gliding. What was that? Holy shit, man. Glide. Similar to this, you know. Crows. The same, I guess, in English. And Tureste in Romania, but the Agatursi people, then who are they? Drugs, this is like, you know. Say it when you were in the army and, you know. Because the first people in Carpathian are Agatursi, you know. The Tyrs, Agatursi or Nagatursi. So that's a snake. Snake in Latin also is anguis, so the letters, you know, let's say Naga, Sak, Japa. Crazy. And I wanted to say Hungary is important from every from north, I don't know, but from all other directions is important, you know, because so the Mongol horde is formed after they touched Hungary, let's say like this, you know, went out. Alright, here you can think about it, if Hungarians went out, they were the golden horde. Let's see what gives, but I don't want to put chronology, only those things. Hungars came, I don't know. So the golden horde, so why not formed in the time of Genghis Khan, you know? So it's a backstory somewhere, I don't know. So this is one, you know. Tartars, let's say, touch Hungary and Poland, interesting in this case, and after for the golden horde. This is one. Second is Ottomans also in the time of Suleiman were the greatest. I don't know the Tartars, how it say the division. Let's say what the Mongol Empire greatest extent in the time of probably Genghis Khan. From modern day Hungary, but they did it for Hungary, so interesting dimension. Box. Alright, let's say, alright. So the greatest extent, and if we not take the extent, but also know like cool things, some like cool important, you know, golden horde is formed when they touched Hungary, or it seems had the biggest extent also in that time. The second is, as I know, Ottomans defeat Hungary, and then when they are they have the biggest extent, I guess. Let's see, Ottoman Empire, biggest extent in the time of. Under Suleiman Rava, Zenith. But not Suleiman conquered Hungary. And the guy died here. So this is the second. 3. Let's put the tartar 1. 3. So Hungary is the North Pole again, or the 4 directions, but what is with North? From North nobody came, then conquered Hungary and had the greatest extent. Only if we not take that time of Louis the Angel Vinga, as I call it. Because in his time, Hungary was the biggest extent, together with Poland, you know. So interesting, Hungary has the biggest extent with Poland, and I'm talking now about probably North Pole. Crazy. And he said in the time of Louis the Great, you know, was the so this is also interesting, the Sun King, you know. 14th, but 4 in Hungarian is 9, you know. So it also have 4 directions, you know. And egg is a bird or sky again. Heaven or sky, heaven and hell. So he said in his time, Hungary has the biggest extent. King of Poland was also. So, of course, with Poland, Hungary was also great. Poland has territory, but with others, and the third is, in fact, there are 4. German, so now we are in the west, right? Empire is said approximately from the 7 Augsburg, Hungars defeated. So let's see the Roman Empire. It was not the greatest extent, but started then, let's say, right? German, Roman Empire. Let's start with the greatest extent. But there is a mess. Somebody put that, you know, there was a video some years back which shows Europe's history. And somebody I remember saying that, oh fuck, the German Roman Empire is a big mess. His territory is lost and smaller, more grace, I know how I say. So first fucking dynasty. Denmark, 2 militants, Schaffer dynasty. What the heck are they? I never heard this. Hohenstaufen. When was this? Interesting. So this is not in the time of course. Alright, whatever, but the Roman Empire started from here, you know. Holy. It starts from here. History, he's some Merovingian. Charlemagne also, I heard that he was also the founder of, even today exists some prizes, some like the Nobel Prize, I don't know why you say, you know, when given to different persons, it's called the Charlemagne thing, you know. Like Nobel Prize call it from Nobel. But I guess he's said father of European Union or something, you know. So Charlemagne also interesting, beats again Huns in 1792. Formation, no. So we are there, you know. So who controlled took Italy and Hungars. Otto Ottonian dynasty. Where are the Ottoman? So it's the same thing met. The fabricator Ottonian rulers, Otto the second, also not the first one for some reason. And when so the guy, the Roman Empire started, Holy Roman Empire started with him. After that he beat the shit out of Hungars, right? The censoring for with the English is here in Romania. Decisive, not decisive. So the Hungars stopped it, not go anymore to, you know. Otto was proclaimed emperor, father, the internet kronen. So it seems Roman Empire, Holy Roman, German Roman Empire starts after beats the Hungars. Soliman has beats the Hungars also greatest extent. Not starts. It was interesting. The Ottoman started in this year according to weekend Hungarian original Hungarian dynasty, the Arpadians, ended here. Around the name Sunni, you know. But Aripad is winged in Romania, so again some winged Ottomans, hitmans, winged angels of death. So it's 3, 4 Roman, right? Romans. Trajan defeats not all Hungary but Transylvania, Dacians, so Dacia. And I guess Roman Empire Reatest X. Look, them is not Trajan dies in Turkey, won in Hispania where Attila not crossed, alright is it. So Ottoman, let's say with Otto. Or is Ottoman. Okay. Arpad means the fruit receipts. Fruit, Opad receipts, water receipts, reflux, you know. So something changed on the global problem, it's not the European. So I don't know, I don't see yet, but probably is about I don't know, the Persian Empire was not in the time of Darius, biggest I guess was Darius went against Scythians also, but was beaten, so not conquered. Interesting, the Persians were left in history as they were beaten by Scythians. Cyrus the Great also was beaten. Xerxes was not. Probably in the time of Xerxes was the biggest. I don't know yet. You know, I would be not surprised but if the Chinese Empire has the biggest extent when they beat the so-called Xiongnu, you know, so, or say the Huns, and after that Huns invaded, came in Europe, which is BS because there are no sources, whatever. Later. What the fuck they say? So probably this what penguin bottle, what is it? So interesting at the date of Polish hun-gary wings, and now I was pushing the Polish hun-gary wings. Polish hun-gary wings when are it Vienna, the Chinese dynasty has a battle. Ging over Tunging, what the heck is it? Alright, I don't enter it, don't fuck about. But here they want to say that this is when the... that's what they say. Wait a minute, so it's not pretend this. Het is een miljoen kilometers. You know what to say. So is this what was he? Wait a fucking minute, man. How do I get that to 1622 and he also 1,000 years before also they say they mocking or what? So was alright, I went another direction now. What Mr. King was reflex. So order in this year around this. If you double it, you get almost this. And the gaura you've reached 1,000 years before, or 3 candidates. Here appears again the bike, the fucking bike count, but again it came in the picture. Otherwise, yes, because it's this bit. The bike count is corrected to Polish. The date is here like this. What the heck they playing here, man? It's interesting. As you can see, if you already observe something, after that everything is suspect for you. 3 candidates, 680 millions. Interesting after Mongol invasions, right? The third here, but is let's say BS. So or after Mongols, interesting. Or by Kong, interesting this again. Man should not say that. Alright, I was thinking, what is it by who's coming? Let's say the officials, what they say. The by Kong is what? Almost Diocletian era, which I call it dislocation, you know. So Hungary historian said the Huns crossed from Tisza River to Danube, so they occupied in fact the whole. If you double the Bayekong, you get to almost 100. Look, what I wanted here, plus the Diocletian era dislocation. Look, Diocletian era also was said in a 19th century book like this. Huns crossing, occupying Hungary, so 8 years later somehow. 1 year difference is the Bayekong. You double the Bayekong, it goes to the fuck I will. Louis Tangier winked of Hungary is born. In his time, Hungary has the greatest extent. It's interesting at the first look, these things. It's close to this, you know. But interesting, all these, to get that to here. And the Polish hun-gary wings, and in last videos I said Polish hun-gary wings will be connected to this date. Where is the Baikang here? So these are connected, man. If I have more, if I will be more patient, I probably could find. But this, you know, to figure out the world's history is mixed by alone. This is crazy. It's impossible. So I just put together what I know, you know. What other empires exist? Byzantine Empire. And also, Hungars also have a big defeat from Byzantines. 1167, Sirmiumbater. Let's see, Byzantine Empire. Test extent. I guess must be John Comnenus, whose wife is the Hungarian Saint Irene. Follow west. What fuck? After Huns, before in the time of Huns. In de zeerte Avar, Huns, je moet de Oar Konitae, Horse, Wing, Lords, enter in Constantinople. So it's probably connected to Huns anyway, or 100 years after Attila. Here is it then. Avar Huns, and Avar Huns is chased from Central Asia. And after 100 years again, the Arabs entered there. But the Avars were also written like Avares. So Arabs or what? It's made up story from every direction. It's a puzzle, you know, you should figure out. So alright, I just wanted this, you know. The most well-known empires around here, at least, because I don't know about the rest. Arabs went ahead, and others, Persians, and the Tartars had the greatest extent when they entered Hungary. Ottomans also. Germans not biggest extent were start then, and they beat the Hungars. Or let's say that the Ottomans. Alright, you can say like this: Ottomans beat the Hungars greatest extent, Tatars beat the Hungars greatest extent, Romanian German Empire beats the Hungars starts, Romans enter in not Pannonia, Hungary, but Transylvania in greatest extent again. So beaten some people here, let's say. Now there was a Dacians probably the Huns. So all these empires, in fact, are alright, so I will sound again nationalistic, but so all these empires are Huns or Hungars, you know. But like I said, with Hungary's history is codified some global thing, so it's not maybe not even connected to Carpathians, you know, middle of Europe. Or is a wider thing. Or is North Pole? What the heck is in the North Pole and what the heck is in the South Pole? Again. Or let's say the Aztecs, or what they are over there. What was the biggest? But they don't know much about probably, at least he said. Egypt. How was exactly so interesting? They had the greatest extent and they were kicked after that. Interesting, this also psychology in the history, you know, that when you are coming bigger, the biggest, most, how to say, justest Hungarian king Matthias Corvinus, but he dies and alright, that was your biggest king period, and you look, you are fucking the shitty because after that you were cleaned, you know. Circa interesting here because the Louis the Great, this guy, where was starts to go in action. Interesting also Black Plague in Europe. Came from steppe, said Montezuma. Sesam open. Mont's open. Aztec is not a Scythian name, I guess I wrote it. Steak, ZTK, SKT, Scythian. Or the other one, who are they? Mayas. The Maya is not Magyar. Because the Turkish just cannot say this word, not the Western. So they say for Hungars like Magyar. Also southern Slavs say Magyarska. So Magyar, but if I write like this, it's already, you know, or the J is written like, the letter is, this letter is not J in Hungarian in German, but J. Like German say ja. We are, we are. So if I can take out, so the Maya is the Magyar. What Inca, what the heck is it? But Inca, I don't know, is the Kun, what? Kumans. Kumans are say the Kun in Hungarian. Kun ook is a plural. Kun, but the KGH similar, so Kuman, Kun, KGH similar, so Hun, right? The Russians call the Huns Gun today. Even they say the hardest version, not even Kun. Alright. Sounds exaggeration, but you know, when you see these things, you start to think, what the heck is it? The Greeks, Troy, whatever. So you see this and think that the probably is called at something, you know, it's the reverse probably also. So not everybody beat at Hungary and became around here a big guy, you know. But the Hungarians, let's say, had biggest extent. And interesting here when Ottomans occupy is a Louis II king, you know. And Hungary had the biggest extent. This guy has actions until he died, probably Louis I, Angevin, but I call him Angevin, you know, especially when he was king of Poland also. And later the Polish has the Angevins. So, and they say Hungary had the biggest extent. Let's say now they started to push like, you know, Eastern Europeans are cool and the West is the shit, because they're pulling down the toll at the West. So let the Eastern Europeans to have the think that we are okay because we don't have all these migrants and gays and shit, you know. But we are fucked. We were fucked already, so you know, it's just fake. I want to say they started to push documentaries even about Hungary. Hungary finally beat the Tartars, you know, in these days. Until then, was not mentioned. They make you like a fake, you know. You are cool now. You are cool now, but they fucked you already, you know. It's fake. What the heck I wanted? Hungary. This was the time of Louis the Great. Louis is also similar to Lou names, you know, in China. Louis, if I change to Veleter, Lovas Hungarian is horseman again. So Louis probably was, in one hand was Napoleon, but Napoleon interesting already a piece in Polish at him, right? And this guy was a Polish king also. There was, I don't know how many Louis kings. Once I guess put that together, the 22 Louis kings in Europe, taking the French, all those, how many Louises, and two in Hungary. Many Louis kings have France. Probably there are several Louis, but somewhere I saw the list, they don't put Clovis. Also was the first Merovingian who united the Frankish tribes, He also said he was called Louis, so his name was written Lodovicus, but Lodovicus is said for Louis also, So they don't count it. Eighteen. Hungarian up is something. I guess there was no. Zeker. Is Louis, so there are in fact Louis 90. Dus the two Hungarians, 21, and 21 is the, in the zodiac sorteur thing in the, what is it, in the month, And Louis is similar to Soleil, Sun. Nap in Hungarian, Napoleon in Polish and Pole, North Pole, Hyperboreal, 6 months, sunlight, I don't know, some. How many, let's say, how many Louises were kings in Europe? So I'm thinking if besides Hungary and France, were other Louis kings in Europe? There were, I never heard. Not French men. Louis. They put let's start with you. Who will show some Louis, king of there is England, Sicily, or there are. So not very interesting. This is in the time of Louis of Hungary. So why exactly that? This is the Saint Louis, I guess. No, before him. Louis the Ninth is the Saint Louis. I was still French, was English also. This was only besides Sicily. But Sicily is not the Louis name. Wait a minute. And S is similar in English, So Sicily had I don't know the rest. So only Sicily had, and also in the time, was in the time of Louis of Hungary. Holland, Dutch. Louis Bonaparte, who the fuck? The brother of Napoleon. Oh, yeah. But let's say he's not king, but king of Holland. Well, successo Louis too, so they're Holland too. So they're weak. Or there are some. Probably all, if you got there, I don't know, let's say there are 20 or how many Luces probably all are the same. So Hungary this time is the greatest extent. Aztecs, started here. Black Plague also. Interesting hotter. Like I said, Louis has campaigns all over his life, until then. So he goes in every direction except west. In the time of Black Plague, So all the Black Plague was fake because who is that crazy king who goes in the time of biggest Black Plague in Europe, goes in campaigns with 100,000 armies, His mental illness. He was crazy then. All the thing is fake. All Louis Novet was not went, and the Black Plague is true. Or the Black Plague is fake and Louis went somewhere. But there was probably about, I don't know, healing. So after catastrophe, what? Coded or something. Angevings, Angevings came. En keer dan una, Louis, Soleil, Sun, but in Greek is Helios. But here in English. So right, I just wanted to, let's say Carpathians. And fires. Amplification. Why amplification starts like amp? Which means growing, right, or something. Empirical. Amperos. Amperes. Watts. Energy. Energy, alright. Tartars, Ottomans, German starts. Roman also, in the time of Trajan, conquers the Carpathians, at least half, and has the greatest extent. I left out somebody, and I think again. At least around here. Byzantines, let's say, let's give another series. Because in this year is the Sir Moonbody, was the moon landing date. Manuel beats the Hungars. So interesting this ending, but they not fixed the date in this time I saw. So after 800 years is the moon landing, July 20. Emmanuel, moon, man, But this is Jesus story, like Emmanuel and all other three after him is the Jesus is. Andronicus, the Jesus of Fomenko, for example. Extent. Let's see if I. Okay, it's Justinian. So Louis starts to his wars all over. Avarun center in Constantinople in 91, 202. Avarun son deleted from Pannonia, Hungary. Aviar again, air, connection. Louis the Angel wing. Avarun's horse wing loads. So interesting at first, I'll just put that like this, Justinian. Ottoman Suleiman dies at 1000 years. As I said, the Byzantines were the Ottoman Empire, so they put is exactly 100 years after Attila. They probably is about connected to Huns. After 100 years, the Avar Huns appeared, and other Huns, but it's the same stories. They say just off John Comnenus. I heard that like he was a big guy also. Look, here already or not? Justinian, man, Justinian, Justice, Jesus. Ravenna. Here are already not ATC speakers. Alright, Byzantine is not fit here. This is the guy who beat the shit out of Hungars. By an older books I saw 8 also. It was, wait a minute, 400 years, look. Soliman who conquered Hungary dies, 400 moon landing. For the 4 number again, you know, 4 directions or what. Here Charles the Great is crowned, Frank King. And after beats the wars, or not beaten yet. Let's go with here, goes the Huns. Last Hungarian king died in 1. Here, probably a battle can be put there also here or whatever. Like I say, not fix the chronology for the 12th century. Here, Charlemagne beats the Saxons and Longobards. I don't know. The Huns are coming from 3. Columbus close. American war, Anunnakis in BC, disappeared. 7 kings of Sumer. Alright. Interesting, no?